So namaste and welcome once again to another video I'm introducing you to another excellent tutor of our platform. She's Tanveen and she's been working with children and with teachers for some time in the offline world. And Tanveen has joined our platform some time ago where she is making making an effort to make a lot of difference in the lives of people. So hi, this is Bala Saraswati. I'm an LD Remedial coach and I'm in a mission to help 100,000 children overcome learning problems by coaching parents and teachers. Welcome Tanveen to this platform and I would like you to introduce yourself.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much for having me. I'm Tanveen. I've been a kindergarten head for 8 years before I joined the LD Remedial World in November 2023. I joined the online digital world because one, I had to take care of my mother who needed support at home. Second, I wanted to do something beyond what I was doing. I wanted to reach more people, more students, and do something more for the society and for my own fulfillment.
Great. Thank you so much for that. So how did you reach LD Remedial World?
Okay, the one thing that I was always as a kindergarten, I was working with kindergarten students. And one thing that I've always found was students were struggling with reading and writing. Even in spite of all our efforts, we could not reach them. I've tried a lot to find out many things, but somewhere I could not find in my 8 years of research and whatever I was searching online and offline. And a few things that I found I was not able to join them because I had to travel a little bit for them. So when I left my job, I was actually not sure what to do, but this was one thing that was very dear to me, that I wanted to reach these students and these parents and the teachers. And when I left my job and I was frantically searching for something to do online, I found Bala ma'am on YouTube, and then everything, as they say, is history.
All right. Thank you. And then you joined our program and joined the Gold membership program. So how did you find value in the online program? Is it actually easy to learn online, especially about remedial strategies, or is it only like recorded?
There was, of course, recorded session. The first thing was the recorded sessions that we had to listen to get into the certification and all that. And there's a wealth of knowledge and strategies, basically, that was there. And for me, I was already a LD certified. For me, what stands out always more in LD Remedial World is, Bala ma'am, your coaching, the one-on-one, the support that you give to us through group coaching. I mean, that's beyond the recording and all that. I mean, I said I have been a certified LD tutor, but I didn't know how to do it. The practical knowledge thing I had, but the practical how to do the nitty-gritty of it, and especially how to do it online, was beyond my scope. So this gave me a lot of back support and yes, encouragement, and a lot of skills were built in me.
Thank you so much for that. And how did your tutoring journey begin? What made you start that, yes, now I want to teach children online?
Yeah, as I said, I was looking from as a transition from my offline to online. This was one thing that I had in mind. So I was not sure. Actually, I thought I would be coaching teachers. I was a kindergarten head who was passionate about training, and I used to do. But when I landed up here, and I thought, more than before I go to coach others, I should know what exactly these children are experiencing. So when I joined your community, there was a lot of gaps that I think I had to know before I go into take my next step. So that's my decision. There was, even though I was 8 years I was working, but I was nowhere when it came to reaching out students with learning challenges. So that's why I decided, let me get to know them, their challenges, and the parents' challenges. And as a tutor, what will be the challenge I'll be facing? That's why I decided to get into tutoring.
So how was your first month of tutoring? Was getting students easy?
Well, to be frank, when I joined, what I like about your thing is you have been renovating and innovating and getting new things, making things easier and simpler for us. When we came, the system was a little different. where we had to convince the parents and all that. But that was a little challenging for me. And you definitely, you kept me encouraging and pulling me out every time I was going back. But then you brought a new change in the system where we just had to talk to the parents. We had a demo session where we were talking to the parent and the child, and that was a game changer for me. I was blocked with only one student. Suddenly, when this new system came, I was full on that first, the moment that change was brought. And I have been refusing to take more students because my sessions were packed. And I'm so happy that uh, that the new changes that you bring, and then you brought and many more opportunities you bring to us. All that makes easier. And today also, I'm full. And when if a child is leaving me, I'm sure I can get students through you.
So thank you so much for that believing that yes, these innovative changes that we bring about in the system is helping you, because we all need to progress. We can't stagnate with one method. And today in the world, there are so many. So what we do is we keep doing research on how we can make the life of tutors easier, where they focus majorly on taking sessions than anything else. How has been the relationship with the parents online? Do you have some meetings, some conversations with them, or is it only you and the child? Or, is there a gap? If there is, how do you fill this gap?
Again, this all credits to you, ma'am, because again, well, I used to work very closely with teachers and students. But when it came to parents, it was always I was ahead, and so I was to always delegate it to the teachers because they were the ones who had close relationship with the students. But when it came to, it was rarely that I had an opportunity with parents. But when it came to this online and all that, again, what I teach the students, the unless the parent is supporting, I will not be able to bring that into result in the home and whatever the child is doing in school and all that. And that's where I think another thing that you helped us, like coached us how to talk to parents, especially the empathy part of it. Like we usually take, and especially when I was in a physical classroom, we usually hear teachers always, we blame parents for everything and anything. And this mindset was broken by you, and you gave me that perspective that I had never had before. Like, what are the challenges a mother, whenever we used to come and tell you about, like the parent is not supporting, it was you who broke that, that mindset of ours, like how we used to see only this part of the thing, and you gave us that broad vision and what are the other possibilities of. And that made a lot of difference. One, that is a mindset while approaching the parents. And of course, yeah, the system itself has where we have to contact the parents, where we have to conduct almost a parent-teacher meet, like either through WhatsApp or through the Zoom calls, or we call the parents. So this happens in very regular intervals that we ask feedbacks, and also through forms that we do. This has been a very good strategy, that the result what we do is seen in the child's other work, one, and secondly, the parent is aware of what's going on. It's not that it's not there is a connection between what's going on in the tutoring session and the application of it. That is parent who has to make sure it is there. And unless we have that bonding, it is very difficult. So I think that strategies, whatever strategies you have given us, helped us a lot.
Thank you, Tanveen, for that. Now, can you tell me any, because we work with children who have difficulties, and these kids who come to us have actually traveled through the school challenges, tuition challenges, coaching class challenges, and everywhere they have not been able to, the parent has not been able to see that kind of progress which they're looking at. And that's how they land to us. So when we get a child, the child is already has a huge gap compared to the biological age the child is in and the academic age the child is. So can you tell us an experience or a success story of any child where when you got the child, you were like, oh my God, there's so much to do. And over the months, you have been able to reach that, and parents has given you, some kind of good feedback. And you yourself, your soul has felt very satisfied about seeing the progress in the child. Can you narrate? You may not take the name of the child per se if you don't want, but you can describe the journey. That will be really nice. So that this is basically more and more parents will understand that every child can read, every child can learn, every child can improve. It's just a matter of changing the approach and the strategy to work with the child? So just let us know your success story.
So every child is a success with us. I mean, we have a success story behind every child. Every child has been given us that soul, that calmness, what do you call it? That fulfillment that we look through each of these sessions. Of course, it takes time. So this is a child, like first, on the first day itself, day one itself, we had this demo sessions where we do the assessments as well. And the child, and first we talk, we have built that rapport with the child and all that, and she was so happy, and there was so such energy was there in the session. And suddenly when we moved to the reading session, I saw a different person as such coming in front of me, the child itself becoming a different person, because as soon as the written words were seen, I literally saw her freezing, and changing, a personality itself changing, and all that bubbly thing that she had in her suddenly was gone. So that child, I saw her on that day. And today, after we had nearly 4 to 5 months of a journey with us together. And today it's like, I would say 90% of that fear is gone. It's the secondary that the child is reading or not is the second thing, but that fear, unless we remove that fear, then only comes the reading part. So to remove that fear, every day it has been like appreciation, bringing that encouragement, motivating, talking to the parent, and asking the parent to talk to the other educators who are connected to her. So it's all been everybody. It's not just one person can do. All of us when combined together, and that is such a relief. Now today I give her big words. The other day, just 2 days back, when I had a session with her, she's like, "Ma'am, I read this storybook." I mean, it was unimaginable, because she was not even comfortable reading 2 to 3 words, and then she was telling me she was reading, and she said she's giving me the strategies that she used, which we were teaching her in the session, that I use this strategy to read the big words. And that's because the child is smart. It's not that she didn't have that. She had all that abilities, but somewhere that fear of reading had changed so much for her. So breaking that, and that is one of the story that many stories that we have every day with experience with these, working with these incredibly beautiful and smart and intelligent and loving children.
So what's the duration of your sessions generally?
40 minutes.
40 minutes. So do you need some preparation time before that? And if yes, how much time do you invest on preparing for the class?
So when I started, I used to speak to you about this. I took a long time to prepare. That is the first time. One is that I myself, I'm a little bit, I wanted everything very perfect. And then I want to make it very fun as possible. So I used to take a lot of time in the beginning. But now that I've been there for such a long time, that I have so much wealth of resources with me, so I don't take so much time. I really make it very quick, because one, I know how things are. I have now come to know what are especially when we're working with the same child for many days. Of course, the challenges are new, the things are new, but quickly I can take. And of course, we have today AI support also. This makes us even very easy and faster. So it used to take time initially, but now I used to tell you that I was like, why is it taking so much time? And you used to console me. It's the beginning, you will learn it. And yes, now it's much easier. And I love it. I love what I'm preparing for them also. Not for just one child. Of course, we tailor it for every child, but it can be used for many different circumstances.
Great. Thank you for that. And so Tanveen, uh, did you, other than teaching children, as you said in the beginning, you always had the desire to train teachers. That's how you began your journey, in fact. So Tanveen, let me also share with the viewers that she's also training teachers on how to use online tools. Because as we see, a lot of teachers who are at home, who don't want to take up a school job anymore, or who are exhausted from the school way of working, or due to, family reasons, marriage, children, old people at home. Like Tanveen said, she wanted to look after her mom. There are many reasons why women stop continuing work professionally in a physical setup. So come across many such women who are trained for many things, but they're not able to teach online. So other than giving them opportunity with students and teaching online, we also are giving training on how to use online tools to become skilled. Because most of the teachers who have stopped working offline are all above 40. And they have not been exposed to online teaching in their early schooling or early college days. And COVID did bring a lot of people to online, but that was also, I think, a very limited opportunity. So when we realize that many teachers are very good with their content and communication, but they were not good with their online skills. Hence, Tanveen offered to start the training for them, and we have finished almost 3 batches. We are in the third batch of training. So Tanveen, tell me your when this was offered to you and all that experience, how was can you share about that journey?
Oh, I can go on and on about it because, as I said, I began with that. I came out to train teachers and mothers, but unfortunately, I didn't know how to do it and how to go about that. It was Vala ma'am, who the coach is always the one who sees the in and out of you, and she's the one who identified that I could do a little bit more than what I was doing right away. And she offered not only me but the platform. She offered it to the whole platform, and I was the one of the first ones to grab this opportunity because this is my dream. That was I was always I love doing it always, and today Alaman opened this opportunity. I'd have no words what I felt, the gratitude, the dreams that when the dream come true, no. So I'm so happy that I could do it, and the kind of platform I got, I was like in working in a one school and all that, and today I'm because of Bala ma'am, I'm training teachers across India. I never thought I would do that in my life. Thank you so much.
How do you feel when a teacher is able to solve a problem and post it to you that, yeah, I could achieve this and I could achieve this? I'm sure you understand the impact. Helping one teacher means at least helping 100 children directly. That's the impact we make by shifting the teacher's skill a little bit. And we can see the joy in you when the teacher says, hooray, I could do this and I could overcome this problem. I could use this particular tool in Zoom. My classes are more interactive. My students love my sessions. Like, this is exactly what Remedial is all about, that kids should look forward for your sessions and not ask if the sessions can be delayed for another hour or another day. So I've generally seen parents chatting with the teachers that please don't cancel the sessions, or even on holidays the classes are always on. We don't have any off day, holiday, etc. The teachers, I mean the tutors on online are all the time working. But I think I'm sure all of you are working with freedom. What do you want to talk about freedom at LD Remedial World, Tanveen?
Freedom again. This is like first is travel. You don't have to travel to all these dreams are coming true within your house, and the opportunity to reach out to so many people, and it's incredible from different parts of India when people are coming places I don't know. Like I've never thought I would be interacting with. It's awesome. That fulfillment comes the as you said, when they say each tool, they say how they has been how that has been impacting their classes. You have seen that even the teachers and working in our community, how you have seen that change in their performance and the way they deliver content, and as well as way they converse with the parents. All that is not something very I can express it in my words, because it's something the dil ki baat hai wo. So that is where the satisfaction, the happiness comes, and of course um, by that, as you said, we impact many. Of course, your support, man, the view, the mindset. It's not just one teacher that we are helping; it's the impact that she creates. Everybody's benefiting from that. So one freedom is having the possibility of reaching so many, and of course the avail and doing online the resources that's available, which is not usually when it comes to the training sessions, physical training sessions, it's not that easy. And when you're doing with your system, you can do it. It's a hands-on, most of it is hands-on, and we even after the sessions, we are there to guide them, handhold them, and all that is beyond. This is the training was just a month, but we have been since October. We are there with them, and we are asking the questions. We are solving their questions. They are teaching us many things now sometimes. And we are also giving them the new things that's happening every day in technology. We are also sharing that. All that is beyond my words can express.
All right, thank you. So that says that you have freedom of time, freedom of earning money, how much ever you want, freedom of teaching what you want to teach. That is, you can tailor make the curriculum for the child. Freedom of communicating with the parent at any time when you and the parent both are comfortable. Freedom of learning in our training programs and coaching in our training programs. So I think one big aspect, which was my mission when I met my mentor, who always spoke about freedom, that whichever field you work, if you have the freedom to work, you work more effectively, more systematically, and your impact, what you give to the world, is much larger. So I'm happy that you have gone through that journey of freedom as a tutor, and I'm sure you will be impacting many, many more lives, as I can see that you're actually settled with this whole idea of online, and you would continue the rest of your life doing this, and even making, bigger impacts with more such programs that you can create. So, Tanveen, the last question is how much have you earned by now? Like, you're not person who's focused on money. I know it very well. You were okay with, whatever, but still, how much did you earn after joining the online system? You can give a round figure.
Yeah, it's around now. But before I tell my figure, I would say that the number of students I've taken is limited, and the amount I charged, because it was my first thing online and all that, was very limited. So I wanted to be more than teaching. It was like I was learning. So it was my journey as a tutor that I was evolving. So keeping all that in mind, it is like 40 to around 50K that I've earned, but that is just the beginning. I didn't think I even touched the the, what do you call,
Possibility.
yeah, possibilities, the tip of the iceberg even. So there are a lot of things yet to explore. My time, which I can give even more. And अभी start हुआ है picture, अभी बाकी है.
Abhi Baki. All right. So wish you all the best for your Baki picture, and God bless you. May you enjoy this picture and impact lives of many children with filling your bank account too. Because as a coach, my mission is not only just to help children overcome their problems, it is also to help teachers earn money. Lot of women, we work only for women. That's why I keep saying women. So a lot of women tutors who are looking out for jobs are, I would suggest to them, don't look out for jobs. You can sit at home and become entrepreneur yourself. So we teach you how to be entrepreneur. We teach you how to do tutoring. We teach you on online tools. We teach you on how to connect with parents. Everything that's required for you to become confident and independent entrepreneur is what is our mission. So Tanveen, I'm happy to share, happy to learn. Your journey was good, and I wish you all the best once again. And thank you very much.
Thank you so much for giving me this opportunity, for the wonderful platform that you have, and being my coach. And it's not more than a coach, I would say. I call you my sister. I'm learning every day from you, and I look forward to your sessions, to talking to you, to learning from you. Thank you for all the opportunities you bring to the platform every now and then. Thank you for keeping that, bringing new things, so that looking at the challenges, you are looking out for challenges that's happening, and you bring that change. That I appreciate that a lot, because many times when we are stuck, we are also sometimes like, how do we go forward? And you sense that before we verbalize that, and you bring that change. Thank you so much for not only impacting us as tutors, but all the children through us and whatever you are doing. Thank you for inspiring them. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.